All right, y'all. Welcome to the week of September 22nd. I'm filming this on the hood of my truck out on Leah's dad's farm because God bless Texas. All right, so we're going to be opening up this week with some speed deadlifts. This is essentially the same workout as last week's speed deadlifts. The only difference is I'm taking away 15 seconds of rest. So hopefully that goes well for you. Remember to use that band to push the ground away from you. We're trying to maintain consistent tension on the way up. Typically, actually exercise decrease tension as you get towards the top because you have momentum. The band kicks away the momentum, and that's why we're using it here. The Metcon for that day is called Pulsar. You're going to have 3 minutes on, 1 minute off. It's going to go 4 cycles. It's going to be wall balls, pull-ups, and row calories. So you're going to be going 9, 12, 15. Now, there's really no interference with these exercises, so feel free to smash this respectfully. From there, Tuesday is going to be Squats by Dre Volume 10. This is an interesting piece. This is actually our squat workout for the week. We do have box squats later in the week, but this is kind of our squat dominant workout for the week. It's a bit of a deload, but what we're going to be doing is every 90 seconds for 13 and a half minutes, you're going to have a squat clean from the floor, a hang squat clean from the knee, and a squat clean from the hip. On that hip, we're focusing on a downward dip and drive, so we're not putting our hips back. We're just going straight down and straight up. Metcon for that day is called Gravity Well. This is going to be every 4 minutes for 12 minutes. You're going to have 400-meter run and some double unders, 70 double unders. Potent combination because you're basically jumping as you're running and then you're jumping more. If this feels like too much jumping, do less reps. Choose a ski erg instead. Okay. Wednesday, bench press, test, 1 rep max. Have a spotter. Put your feet into the ground aggressively, squeeze the bar as hard as you can, and focus on breaking the bar in half in that direction. The safe word, as always, is San Francisco if you feel like you're not going to get the rep. But, guys, we've trained so hard. Let's see some PRs. From there, the Metcon is Meteor Shower, and this is a really, 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 really very not comfortable, hard workout. So hopefully it goes really well for all of you. But it's 21, 15, 9. You're going to have dips, push-ups, dumbbell bench press. So pecs, more pecs, and some triceps. This is like a play on JT if you've ever done JT. This is really high volume. I'm thinking we can get this done in about 10 minutes. If you're really, really fast, you can probably go like closer to that 7 range. But scale the movements as appropriate. Use a band on the dip if you need to. Go to kneeling push-ups if you need to. Decrease your dumbbells if you need to. I don't want this to get to where you're doing like sets of 1. We should be able to at least rip off like sets of 3 and 4 on the dips. The push-ups should stay north of 6 until the last set maybe. From there, Tuesday, our longer piece, we're going to have a 24-minute AMRAP featuring some assault by calories, some toes to bars, and some power snatches. Now, you're probably going to be tight from the day before having bench pressed, so it's a light barbell. It's just 95 and 65. If that just doesn't feel right for you today, we can go to a dumbbell deadlift or a snatch deadlift. You could go to a trap bar deadlift. You could go to a single-arm dumbbell snatch. You could go to a clean. Basically, the reason we're using the snatch here, we don't use it often. We just used a lot of movements in this week's programming, and snatch was really the only thing that fit in that we hadn't already done. So that's the purpose for the snatch here. Again, if you don't want to snatch, don't snatch. You're a grown-up. You can do literally whatever you want. That's the coolest thing about being an American. Eagles screech in the background. From there, Friday, we're going to have a box squat, 6x4 at 70%. You should be able to move that quickly because it's pretty light for a box squat. So we're fully resting at the bottom of the box. We're driving up really fast. And drive intention. From there, you're going to have 3 rounds for quality of a dumbbell front foot elevated split squat and then a dual dumbbell remaining deadlift. So for that dumbbell RDL, our feet should be touching, our knees should be touching, okay? Or really close because that allows us to hinge back easier. These go wrong for people when their feet are too wide and then the dumbbells are really wide and then it's just all really wide. You actually want to keep this as narrow as possible because we're trying to move up and down. When you're trying to move up and down, the feet need to be narrow. When you're trying to move side to side, your feet need to be lateral. And if you're somewhere in the middle, then they're somewhere in the middle. That's just a good little yogiism from me there. Okay, Saturday, general relativity. Funnest workout of the week, in my opinion. You have 5 rounds for time, 400-meter run, 30 pull-ups, 20 power cleans, 10 push jerks, of course with a partner. Singles on the power cleaner is going to be the way to go. Pull-ups, try to rip off big sets, and then on the push jerk, just go 5s, and once you get the bar in your chest, don't put it down, because if you put it down, something really bad is going to happen, and I can't think of it right now, because I'm out here in the country, and nothing is bad here. So I hope y'all have a great week. I'm available. Email me, marshall@movement.com. Make sure to omit the O because vowels are expensive. Hopefully you don't get injured, but if you do, we have people for that. Thank God for football season. Literally paying the mortgage right now. I hate that kids get hurt, but I love that they come to me. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. Bye.